Woohoo! That all looks better. Great. Hello. It is early. It's about 10 to 6 here on the West Coast of the United States, which is an hour before I usually start streaming play-by-play. And I say usually, even though I haven't actually done a show in the last several weeks. So this is first week back, and it's going to be a little bit of an odd one. Starting to stream early because I just got done with work and was going to start working on this anyway, and figured I might as well start streaming it now. We're going to be doing a dev stream tonight for the project that I'm working on this summer with Marcy and Jesse and Elizabeth Swenson. We are working on a game about the experience of running tech for high school theater. Should be sort of fun and funny. We just started. We started at the end of last week with prototyping and sort of like, I don't know, blue sky design stuff. So I have put together a little bit of you know, pre-alpha, but it's pre-alpha for prototype. So all of this could change. In fact, all of the content is definitely going to change, because right now it is a scene from The Matrix that you might remember, the red pill, blue pill scene, just because I thought that would be fun. So we're going to play around with that tonight. Eventually, I think later this week, our group is going to get together. We're going to look at prototypes. We're going to decide the direction that this game is going to go. I'm going to scrap a lot of this stuff and start a lot of it over to do actual production. But like, this is the process. This is how it goes. And so tonight I'm going to be trying to get to gameplay on this. I'll show you where I am. If you've been following on Twitter, then you've maybe seen some of the progress that I've made so far. But it's very tech demo-y right now. Like, you can do some stuff, and some of it sort of hints at why it might be cool, but there's not a game yet, and the game loop sort of doesn't exist. And so part of my goal is to, well, I don't know if I'm going to get there, but I'm gonna try and make some progress on that tonight. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm also, so like, this is going to be new and different, and I'm not sure how it's going to go in a couple of different ways. I haven't done a dev stream before, so I'm really curious like how that's going to work. I got the chat up, so let's chat while we're doing stuff. There's probably going to be some downtime while things are building, or just boring stuff is happening. I don't know. We'll see. I have not really considered dev as a spectator sport before, so this will be interesting. I'll do my best to keep it interesting. What else? Oh yeah, also my computer's running real hot because I got all my dev stuff up and all of the stream stuff up. So I've tried to limit some of the things that I would normally have running, but this prototype is a little bit heavy on the GPU right now. Like, there's no optimization. I actually don't know how heavy it is. It is a little heavy though, because it spins up my fans every time that I run it. Really hoping that I don't burn down my computer at any point. I don't really have a good plan B for if that happens, but we'll play it by ear and roll with the punches. What else? I guess the last thing is there are currently 2 Kickstarters, and I will probably mention this again. There are 2 Kickstarters running that are by students of mine who have developed really cool board games. One of them is about 3/4 into its funding period and is struggling a little bit, but is a really cool game. I'd appreciate it if you check it out, and even if it's not for you, I would love it if you would share it with folks that you think it might be of interest to. It's a short, funny, fun, accessible RPG called Boast. You can find it on Kickstarter just by searching Boast. It's a game about, it's a DM-less game that uses card prompts to get players to develop characters and tell stories about how great they were at piracy before the age of piracy ended and they got old and just started hanging out in taverns talking about how great they were during the age of piracy. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome game. The other one's called Tiny Trees, and it just launched its Kickstarter today. And it's off to a great start. It is a board game about growing trees, beautiful plants, that uses cards that fit together to actually like grow those trees out of the table, and they become like these 3D trees, and you're trying to sort of like win by chaining together the most different sort of parts of you know, the tree parts that will maximize your score. But it's really about sort of growing these beautiful little tree sculptures. So check, that's called Tiny Trees. That's also on Kickstarter. Getting right to the heart of the matter. So PRNG0 is asking if I could put in a FPS cap in the game to reduce load. That is a great question. I am 90% certain that Unity puts in an FPS cap by default, but I haven't actually checked that, so it's not there. Where would this be? Okay. Let me check one more place. Oh, it could be graphics. Okay, I don't know where it is. I'm gonna look it up. You can 100% hear my fans running on my laptop. So this is a an MSI laptop that I got as sort of an affordable portable gaming machine. I don't have the specs on me, but default frame rate depends on platform. Standalone platforms, it's maximum. Okay, so there is potentially I can try to set a specific frame rate. So where is this? Just in, this is application target frame rate. Well, shit, let's do that, and let's maybe set it low for dev. So I got a game manager that's doing nothing right now, but it does run. What was it? Application target frame rate equals 30. Yeah, gaming laptop contradiction in terms 100%. But I needed a laptop for some of the work that I do at USC, and I wanted a machine that I could game with. So this is not a good gaming computer, but it is good enough that I have been able to run games and stream with it, which was sort of my goal. So it's a little bit of a precarious system, and it has not been put through like these particular paces before. We'll see. All right. So I'm going to walk you through what I got, and we'll see how that goes. So in this game, you are going to be playing the lone techie on a high school theater production. And you have access to several different control panels that you will use to fulfill that role. So the main one is this sort of, right now it's a combined light board and soundboard. Haven't started playing with the soundboard stuff yet, but you have sort of access to a limited number of lights that you can toggle on and off. I lost one of my lights. Ooh, yes. Okay, so this is starting to happen. So that's not happening the way I expected it to, though. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so this is actually not quite the way that this should look. This should have light on both sides of the stage. I'm running more lights than my system is currently capable of handling. I'm pretty sure is what's happening. So it is it's ignoring some of those lights that it deems not as important. I'm gonna just roll with that for right now, because for the dev process for this prototype, it's not really important. But you can see, like, I can turn on several. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I take it back. I take it 100% back. That is the left light. That is the right light. It is showing both of them. It's behaving the way that it should. I forgot how I set this up, because I set up the presets differently. So the presets have both the red and the blue. There we go. Red, blue, and green. Just green. Green and yellow. Black. Perfect. So this is running exactly the way it should be. Rad. Okay, sorry about that. Shambo streaming already? Yeah, starting early because my evening is working on this game. So, you know, it seemed silly to just start doing it and turn the stream on halfway through. Okay, so there's all of that. We've got individual lights that we can toggle on and off. We've got presets that we can turn, and I really like how some of these transitions look. That's very cool. Eventually we'll have mics that we toggle on and off. We also have this sort of secondary screen, and the idea here is that this light board, or whatever it ends up being, will be standard, and every production will have this light board, and you know, where the lights are hung might be different, and what the presets are will be different, but you'll always have this interface. And then each production will have a separate console that is sort of production specific. And so right now I have a spotlight that is attached to that, and I can control sort of the spotlight by clicking around on here and turn that on and off. And you can see, like, when I turn on the spotlight, it shows up on here, and it also shows up on this monitor down here. And then I also have this sort of projection effect that is specific to this production and this scene that you can see sort of like projects this animated thing on top of the stage. And I can toggle that on and off over here. And then for this prototype, I've got a third screen, which is this laptop. And the idea here is that, again, I have like a stage video feed, so I can sort of keep track of what's going on stage. I've got a document open that scrolls through the script and is annotated with like the light plot and sound cues. So I can sort of check over here and reference what am I supposed to be doing when, and then jump back over here and, like, you know, hit the presets, and then jump over here and turn on the special effects and move around the spot. And then there's also this sort of back channel group chat that everybody in the production is on, and I won't actually contribute to this. Like, I don't have dialogue options at this stage, but I can see that chat going by, and it'll be a combination of high school drama and actually like important information about what's going on backstage that might affect like how I have to treat the play, something like that. Cool. Yeah, at this school, everybody wants to be on stage, and so you're the only one backstage, or in the tech booth. Okay, so that's what we got. We got that so far. You can sort of see, like, it's tech demo-y, right? Like, it is gray boxing some of the interface where interesting things will eventually be happening, but there's no interesting things there yet. It is prototyping some of the interactions that you can have, but not any of the sort of like tension behind it. So I think what I want to do today, or start out at, is start building out like a script animation event system that will allow me to basically put on a little play. And then because right now, like, I can hit all of these buttons and change the light cues, but it doesn't really mean anything to do that. So I want there to be something going on stage so that hitting those light cues feels meaningful, even if nothing reacts to it at this point, which I think is going to be the case. Ultimately, I'm imagining this with some sort of a scoring mechanic, but that scoring mechanic will probably not be built for the prototype. It'll just be sort of like, imagine that you get a score based on how well you did. SM 2018. That's very good. I like that. Borsty, very, very good. This is the working title. The code name for this game is Drama Hero. It is based on a Flash game that I tried to play on stream at one point, and it didn't really work. That was developed like 6 years ago by some of this same development team. That was a much more literal than this. I mean, again, like, this is a prototype. We'll see how this evolves, but it was a much more literal than this Guitar Hero for stage managers. And so you had like a ribbon that that had cues on it that would sort of come along, and you had to like hit those cues when they hit the, like, you know, like Guitar Hero. So this is based on that game, but we're one of the things that I'm interested in trying to get away from is that, like, visual rhythm mechanic, which is very cool and great for Guitar Hero, but the experience of running tech is more sort of like getting to know the play and hitting cues based on the script. And so that's what I'm trying to prototype here, is like you have a script and you're doing stuff based on that. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so the first thing that I was thinking I was going to do was try to download an audio track from YouTube of the Matrix pill scene. And I'm gonna grab the audio. So I just want the scene. Okay, yes, of course. I'm getting escape room ad. Oh shit, they're doing this VR escape room. I don't know, whatever. Okay, skip the ad now. Okay, so here's the scene. This is the scene that I'm going to stage a production of. We'll see if this audio gets me flagged. This is real quiet.
He knows more than you can imagine.
Okay. So it's probably going to start right there.
Welcome you. As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
Right, isn't this the scene that I want? Like all of this. This is perfect.
The honor is mine.
This looks like it's perfect. Alright, let's see if we can grab audio from this. No. MP3. Download. Sweet. Sweet. Okay. Fingers crossed this doesn't get like super flagged. We'll see. I forgot I was gonna have to open Audacity. Wait, hold on. I don't have this set up. Why don't I have this set up? Computer, why would you not suggest Audacity to me? Okay, hold on, I'm doing this thing over here. This is gonna be over here, I think. Applications, maybe. Audacity. That one. Okay. Come over here. All right, here's our audio. Great. Oh God, I'm already breaking everything. There it is. Okay. So here's our audio. I want to cut out this bit with Trinity at the beginning.
Let me give you one piece of advice.
Blah, blah, blah.
Be honest.
Amgram7, thank you so much for subscribing. Okay, so that thunder crash is this thing right here. That seems like a good spot. Let's try. No, stop. Really? That's how this works? Okay. Let's take all of this, and I don't use Audacity that much, guys. Sorry. Is there a crop? It's going to be the opposite of crop, isn't it? It's going to be like, can I... Oh, fuck. I don't even know what the keys are. What did I just do? Let's cut this. We're going to delete that. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay, so there's a little musical sting, and then thunder, and then dialogue.
Welcome to you. As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
Alright, where do we go?
That's another reach.
No,
No, stop it. Go there and play. This is like 4 minutes. That's way longer than I need. And there's a lot of no dialogue going on right here.
hey Bob, are we online?
Yeah. All right, and then this is all in the real world. So, well, all right. What's happening in a minute?
Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I guess I do want a little bit of length to this.
But it is. The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window, or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work,
Okay.
church, when you pay your taxes.
I mean, this is.
It is the world that
I
has been
guess
opened your eyes to blind
I want the red pill, blue pill thing. When does that happen?
What truth?
Is that not till the end?
your last chance. After
Last
this,
chance
there is no
after.
choice.
Okay.
You take the blue pill.
All right.
The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to.
This is
Take
good.
the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
And then there's like a long like, is he gonna take it? Let's stop there. That's perfect. All right, sweet. Export this as a wave. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna put it on the desktop. It's not normally how I do this, but for expediency. Okay, rad. And then I am going to regret just closing Audacity. No, don't save the project. I'm going to grab that thing from the desktop. I'm going to call it Matrix Scene. I am going to put it into here. I don't have any audio yet. So audio, and then what am I calling this? Testing. Testing. I'm going to throw this in there. Game development on a PC. So the Matrix, when we kicked off this project, I think unrelated, we just happened at lunch that day to have a conversation about this scene, and so I decided to do this as the test scene. The test scene the last time around, 6 years ago when I made the first version of this game, was a scene from Princess Bride. But it didn't have any actors in it. So I didn't want to use that same scene. It was the scene where Fezzik is climbing the cliffs of insanity, and I wasn't sure how to stage that. Like, that seemed like an awkward thing to try to stage, and that wasn't the point. Like, I didn't want to waste time on that. So this seemed like a much simpler, like, dialogue driven scene that would be easy to put in and figure out how it's supposed to go. And then eventually this audio will be replaced with original audio of sort of like short versions of public domain plays that we can actually use, that we have like license to use, as opposed to Princess Bride or The Matrix, which, you know, obviously we don't. The awkward lightboard puzzle in Nancy Drew game. Which Nancy Drew was that? Was it the Greek theater? I'm trying to remember the lightboard puzzle and how that actually worked. Oh, was it down in the basement? See, I mostly just remember going down there and then turning around and having somebody like hit me over the head. I don't remember the actual lightboard puzzle. Greek theater, notebook full of directions, and you just essentially like put in the you had to set up like the right sequence of lights based on directions that you got. That's right. Yeah. It is not in premise inspired by that, because it predates that, and it's not like consciously directly, but I actually don't have a lot of personal experience with lightboards. So I am relying on subject matter experts who are sort of helping me understand the experience of lightboards, and probably and the sort of general conception of how running lights works, which is probably pretty heavily informed by Nancy Drew. So there is that. So the mechanics of this game are going to be like Guitar Hero, performative. You're going to be following along with the script, and you're going to have cues that come up. It's just a blank screen right now, so that's not very helpful. You're going to have cues that come up, and then you're going to have to try to hit your cues, and depending on how well you do that, how well you hit the cues, at the very least, like, that will be how you are scored playing the game. We're also talking about various ways that your performance during the play can affect the performance of the actors as the play goes on. That makes me super nervous. I am not sure how that's going to work. So we've got folks doing narrative design prototypes this week to sort of explore that space too. For the moment, I'm not going to mess with that. We're going to do other stuff. Okay, and I think we're going to do stuff... I think we're going to do stuff based on this. I guess... How do I want to do this? Okay, so what I'm imagining is setting up a spreadsheet like a timeline so that it can export to like a CSV document that I can read into the game. I probably don't need to do all of that. What if I start with the CSV, or just start with some... Okay, yeah. I'm going to start with just some, like, commands. So, actually, let's start with the audio. And I don't have... Do I have a good audio manager that's worth using? Probably. It's probably just going to save a couple minutes, but I'm going to pull an audio manager from a previous project. Well, how is my computer organized? Right, not like this. Okay, opening up Unity projects and what? Kakin? Audio, no, scripts. Damn it, that's not what I meant to do. Audio manager. I'm gonna take this audio manager and I'm gonna put it over here. Did that work? That seems to have not worked. There it is. All right. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so audio manager, very, very simple, has, no, go back to it. Has a play clip. It needs an audio source attached to it. It's got a play clip and a loop clip, and it just does those things. And that seems straightforward. Oh yeah, this is real simple. Okay, that's fine. That's all we need right now. It just needs an audio source attached to it. Okay, sweet. Let me create a audio manager. And put this script on it. And then also, I guess just give it a audio source. No reason not to do that. And then make it its own audio source. And don't play on awake, don't loop. This all seems good. Oh god, time for chocolate. Yes. Yes, chocolate. Alright, so I'm gonna have my GAM manager do this and then just oh, let's make links to things. Public audio manager audio audio play clip. Oh god, I need the audio clip. Okay, alright, forgot about that. Public audio clip. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this easy for now. Scene, audio, cool beans, all of this. Go back here, game manager needs this now. I'm also gonna do that. That's fine. So now when I play it, it should play audio. Right? Like it just starts right in. Crash, crash.
At last. Welcome, Neo.
Right.
As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
It's an honor to meet you.
I don't know,
No.
something like that. Cool, okay. Second thing that I want is I want these characters to kind of bounce when they're talking. I feel like that's what I want. And then we can move them around so that they can hit marks. But let's start with just bounce while you're talking. So I'm going to create a new script for stage character? I don't know, that feels right to me. Stage character. It feels unambiguous. It's a character on the stage. It's not a character in a string. Okay, stage character has a transform. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna do this. I don't know if this is still more efficient or not. Okay. Okay, and what does bouncing look like? What if it's just... Okay, I'm gonna try this. Alright, I got a private vector 3 position, and then I'm not going to use this yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to use it. Private float, Y position. I'm going to set these position equals my transform dot position, local position. Sure, why not? Y pos equals position Y. Private void update position is going to say position Y equals Y pos, and then my transform position equals position. And in here, we're going to say Y pos. Oh, God, what is it? Does it already have a value? Can I assume it's 0? I probably can't, can I? Fuck. Alright, here's my stage. Here's my actor. No, that's my stage. Here's on stage characters, open, Keanu. Keanu has a Y position. Alright, so I do need to make this a little bit smarter. Okay, Y pause and Y start. Y pause equals Y start equals position.y. Y pause equals Y start plus random dot range from 0 to, I don't know, 2, and then update position. Let's see what that does. Okay, Keanu is going to be a... what was it? Stage character? Be a stage character, Keanu. There you go. That's a good boy. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. That's bouncy. That's pretty bouncy. That's probably too bouncy.
As you no doubt have
What
guessed,
happens if I maximize this?
I am Morpheus.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Alright, well that is more than it needs to be. This could probably be like 0.8, something like that. It's the chair. He is attached to the chair. Okay, that's still pretty fucking. All right, we're gonna go with that for now because that is pretty rad. It gets the idea across. I'm gonna make it like 0.5. And let's make this a thing where we can turn it on and off. Private bool is bouncing. And that's going to be false at the start, and then we can say if is bouncing, then do this crazy thing. That's fine. That's fine. And then I'm going to have a public void set bound. I don't know if I want to turn it on and off or just set bouncing. This is probably fine. Bool is bouncing. Bouncing. If is bouncing equals true, and that's it. That's fine. Otherwise, is bouncing equals false, and y pause equals y start, update position, like that. Okay. All right, so now we have a set bouncing function. Let's attach this to a I guess just for fun, just to test it, input dot get key down key code dot what space set bouncing true, input dot get key down key code dot I'm using all of the, how about B? Set bouncing false. And this is just on Keanu right now.
At last. Welcome, Neo.
No, wait, that's not him.
As you no doubt have guessed,
I should put it on Morpheus. Wait, let's do this one more time. For no good reason. We're going to turn this off. We're going to keep it on him. We're just going to turn it off because we're going to want it on him later. This is a stage character. Alright, Morpheus, here we go. Thunder Crash!
at last. Welcome, Neo. As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
This is perfect, right? Exactly. Okay, that's what we want. Now, obviously, the player is not going to be doing this, ultimately. This is what we want to have scripted. So I need to make some kind of a script at this point. Alright, well, then I guess let's do that. Let's create an empty thing and call it a script manager, action manager, queue manager. I like queue manager. I'm going to call it a queue manager. Queue manager. Oh. Computer slow. Okay. Real struggling. Alright, queue manager is going to be in charge of... For now, it's just going to be in charge of what the actors are... making the actors do what they're supposed to be doing. This is a prototype. I don't need to plan for like ironcladness. We're just gonna do this based on time. So here's what I'm gonna do first. Actually, is we should close caption this. I'm gonna need actual text. All right, let's close caption this. Let me get a bad text document. Here it is. All right. All right. Step one of this is play this.
At last. Welcome, Neo. As you no doubt have guessed, I am Morpheus.
It's an honor to meet you.
No,
God damn it. Stop
the
it.
honor is mine.
Stop. Talk too fast.
Please, come.
Okay. As you know, I've guessed, I am Morpheus. It's an honor to meet you. No, the honor is mine. Okay, so far so good. Now, Christ. Okay, we are actually we're gonna organize this at least in a goddamn spreadsheet, because spreadsheets are where it's fucking at. Okay, here's this is CC line how do I want to do this? I want to do this as no, I'm just gonna do lines right now. Okay, and then we're gonna copy this into something better. No, I am gonna organize it all. Okay, this is character. We're gonna do this badly to start. At last, that's Morpheus. This is all Morpheus until the last line is Neo. Cool beans. Can I make this bigger? There, better. All right, step 2 is fucking worse. What am I doing? You guys, are you cheating for me? Sir S. Charles? Okay, yes, fuck yes. The honor is mine. Okay, sweet. This is great. This is great. This is gonna help in the future. For right now, here's what I need is why did I close Audacity? Fuck, I should open Audacity again. Ugh. No. I want... Oh, god damn it. Okay, I want... none of this. I want to open this project, which is called Drama Hero. And it's got assets, and it has audio, and we're testing the audio, and here's the matrix scene, and here's the file path. Fuck you. Okay. Christ. Alright, then from here it's this, and then it's Unity projects, and then it's Drama Hero, And it has assets, and that includes audio, and we're testing the matrix scene.wave. That's fine. Okay. Thunder crash.
At last.
Wait, I've stopped paying attention. I was looking at the chat. Sorry.
Last.
No, it's got to go earlier.
Welcome. At last.
Right there. Okay. We're at 8.3. So let's just call it 8 seconds. Where's my fucking... Here. 8 seconds.
At last. Welcome to you.
That's like 11 seconds E. No, stop it. Go, just go to the place.
As you no doubt have guessed. As you no doubt have.
Well, that's like perfect. That was 12. 12.0. Okay. My computer, man, it's hurting.
I am Morpheus.
It's an honor to meet you.
It's an honor to meet you. Should be looking at the waveforms.
It's an honor to meet you.
Perfect. 17.4.
It's an honor to meet you.
Like 19.5. All right, let's start there. Let's see if we can make this work. Yeah, I know. That's Sir Charles is noting that I probably also need a stop time. Which is definitely true. And that's how I should do it. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. All right. Whoops. All right, I'm going to do this as start bounce and stop bouncing. I can't type a C without typing an H after it. And Morpheus is going to stop bouncing. And then Morpheus is going to stop bouncing. And then he's going to stop bouncing. And then Neo is going to stop bouncing. And we're going to do this at like 9, 12, 15, I don't know, 18.5. I'm just guessing at these, and we can adjust them theoretically later. Okay, sweet. So now I need to put this into a data structure of some kind, which I guess is just going to be a text array. I mean, let's fucking do this. This is what I wanted to do. Okay. Sheet 2 is going to do this. We're going to call this, we're going to call this data. This is what game development looks like, guys. We're going to call this output. I can read a file line by line, but I can make a string. Did I fuck? Oh yeah, I did fuck this up. Thank you. Who was that? Strophium. Good catch. This is Neo, and then the last one is Morpheus. Good call. I am pro tier Excel. I'm not though. What is it that I want to do? I want to make this. I want to turn this into. I want to turn this into a single string. Oh God, do I have to do this in 2 sheets? Just because otherwise it's gonna be awful. Equals concatenate data A2 and then like what was I gonna do? I was gonna do what are characters that high school students would not use in text messages. They use all of them is the problem. All of the ones that look nice, at least. How about okay, well, no, I actually feel pretty good about using doubles of something. I just keep thinking of all the emojis or emoticons that we might want to use. Yeah, I guess and. How about double ands? Wait, what happened? Did I delete something? What just happened? Concatenate data A2 double and data B2 and then keep going like that. B2 C2 E2. Right? 8 at last. Morpheus, nothing. Sweet. Okay. And then this is ugly. I can do this better, I'm sure. But let's just say concatenate output A1 with double pipe A2, A3. I forget how many of these we have. Is that good enough? So here's a string that ends in, wait, 12. Oh, I didn't do everything. Got it. This is supposed to have one more, I guess. Is that right? Why is this not? It should only go through D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C... Oh, because I didn't put D. That's why. Pro tier. Told you. Alright, sweet. And then this one, how many of these do I have? 10? Seriously? Christ. Seven, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna get smarter about this before we do any more. But this will work for now. Okay, so now I got a string. Now I got a string. Double pipe is what high school students used to signify murders that happened in the ballroom. That's probably right. Yep. I'm gonna fuck it up no matter how I do it. That's true. I don't know that we're gonna be... well, this prototype is not gonna support emojis. So, back of the line emojis. Queue manager. We're gonna open this sucker up. Let's see. I want a private string. I'm gonna just make this private string. Q string, and it's gonna be all of this nonsense. And then we're gonna have a private string. I'm doing this badly. Private. How do I want to do this? I think it's gonna be... Okay. Here's how I'm gonna do it. God, this is awful. This is a prototype, guys. Times. Alright, so Q string, we're going to break apart into Q's equals Q string, what is it? Split? Split, which takes a, okay, oh god, did I screw this up? Yeah, I did. Okay, I can fix this. We're gonna fix this the dumb way. We're gonna find and replace double and replace it with single and in the current document. Yeah, I actually want you to replace all of them. No, would you stop it? Would you replace these? Oh, there we go. Replace all. Fuck. Well, oh no, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's exactly right. Great, good. And then double pipes with single pipe. Great. This looks exactly right. Okay, cool. So split this along single pipe, character